Wrestling fans, we have a huge discussion to go over with today. I'm on the internet. I'm looking up news and rumors about the WWE, and WrestleMania 35 pops up. And in the headlines for WrestleMania 35, it says a huge match could be already named. Now, it's not talking about a Roman Reigns matchup. It's not talking about The Undertaker. It's not talking about Seth Rollins or Finn Balor or anybody like that, wrestling fans. It's talking about Asuka versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. We're going to be diving into that tonight here on the podcast. First off, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Follow me on Facebook at 2007Webby. Everything is appreciated on this channel because a lot of hard work does go into it. For you wrestling fans, go back and watch Raw and SmackDown live reviews from this week. We found out Daniel Bryan is coming back to the WWE as an in-ring performer. And John Cena called out the dead man once again on Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar returned and destroyed Roman Reigns. All that plus so much more. So go and tune in to those two podcasts. Now, WrestleMania 35. A huge matchup. Asuka versus Ronda Rousey. A lot of people probably are looking at this and thinking, great contest. Are looking at this and thinking, I can't wait to see this. Are looking at this and thinking, wow, what a mega match. Ronda Rousey versus undefeated Asuka at WrestleMania 35. Possibly a matchup that WWE would stick in the main event of WrestleMania at New York, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. Great contest for us wrestling fans, right? That's what a lot of fans are probably thinking. Let Asuka be undefeated for another year, all the way to WrestleMania 35, and then have her fall at the hands of Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Right? Because that's what WWE would do. But let's backtrack this for a second. Where are we going in a few weeks, wrestling fans? WrestleMania 34. What happened the last time the WWE was in New Orleans 4 years ago at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome? The Undertaker took on the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Had a fantastic streak. 21 years of undefeatedness at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar comes in. And even though he did have some WWE background to him, he, overall, UFC presentable, represent And he comes in and he kills the streak. Which, if WWE was going to do that, they should have saved it for an actual full-time in-ring competitor. Not Brock Lesnar. Ronda Rousey versus Asuka. WrestleMania 35. Asuka undefeated for another year. If she goes into MetLife Stadium still undefeated and she faces Rowdy Ronda Rousey in the main event, you don't think WWE would pull the trigger and have Rowdy Ronda Rousey tap her out, pin her, break the streak? Another UFC competitor ending a WWE superstar streak, when it should be saved, wrestling fans, for a competitor on the main roster that needs to be built up and groomed. That's who it should be saved for. Not another one of these, let's build Ronda Rousey into a female Brock Lesnar. Because ultimately, that's all this is. If she would do that. Doesn't need to happen that way. Not in my eyes. Sure, might be a good contest. But long term, why on earth would you have her do that? Now, somebody will probably say, oh, we're going to have Ronda Rousey mow down Asuka and go on a path of destruction all throughout the women's competition. And then we'll have somebody from NXT come up, and then we'll have her be Ronda Rousey. And we'll do the same thing that we've done with Roman Reigns. There you go. Roman Reigns is going to defeat Brock Lesnar. WWE thinks that's going to work. Beat the guy that beat the Undertaker's streak. Beat the woman who defeated Asuka's streak. What a crock. That's all I can say about that. You all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Do you want to see Ronda Rousey versus Asuka at WrestleMania 35 in the main event and possibly see Ronda Rousey end Asuka's streak and us relive Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30, because that's all this is? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to do everything I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.